We are playing Legends. As I was saying, what my fan. What? Never mind. So today we're going to be playing FR Legends, which is basically a drift game. Yeah. So let's try to keep up with him, or at least try to, cause oh. Weirdly, we failed. Okay. Let's head home. Car's done. Let's practice a little bit, shall we? So let's go into Drift Park Route C. As you can see, I have the stock wheels. Just know, guys, that I have been playing this game for quite a while, so this is not my first attempt. So don't be scared or afraid that you're bad at this game and you can't drift like this, because everyone starts as a noob, even I did, and being a noob is actually not something bad. It means that you are learning new stuff. Nearly crashed there, but let's continue. Throwing a 360 there. And just casually going. Ooh. I have a nice helmet. How do you think of my helmet? Throwing down 360s. Honestly, drifting in this game is fairly easy. That's what I do have to say. But despite all that, it's really a high graphics game. I like how you can drift and do all these stunts and it not being very hard. Doing some 360s or wheels, I don't know what you call them, but whatever. Who cares? Completing. And yes, as the title suggests, this will be a multi-video, which means I won't only be telling you one thing, but many. Let's put the lights up. I might do an episode on how to drift easily in FR Legends later, so be sure to subscribe and hit notifications to get the latest news from PLO Gaming. Okay, that was acceptable. Whee! Crashing into the cones. I get paid for this. Oh, just wait. Let's see if we can actually beat someone or the AI in this game. Oh, never mind. Yes, let's see this one. Let's see our abilities. Our engine is just showing itself like it was never closed before. Well, it has been. Hopefully it has. I'd have been worried if it wasn't. I would return my car. Forget what I just said, hopefully. Drifting. And yes, in the next episode I'll be showing you how to make a simple car in a Vertex sandbox. And if you do stay tuned, I will show you how to make one with suspension. Okay, drifting around this. No, never mind. Circle. Smooth and steady. Same time, not too. It's really tempting, just trying to not get out of the circle, but at the same time not get into it too much. No, this is just a sketch. Oh wow. Oh, I got a new record. Plus 300. Okay, so let's see myself drifting lights magically up in the air. Yes, so here this is where I literally did a little wall tap. Okay, to be honest, it wasn't little at all. Another little wall tap onto these circles, which I spent most of my times on, honestly. That backfire. But look at that backfire though. Look at that. I love the backfire in this game. It's just so cool. Don't know why. Okay, so here I think would be the best view of me trying to sketch. I'm not sketch, trying to do a 360 lap without exiting. And oh, look at that angle. That wheel angle looks horrifying. Okay, on to the next game. And yes, this is the car that I will be showing you how to build in the next episode. So stay tuned to see how you build this one. Just gonna give you a quick tour around. I will also be mentioning how you should do the directions and more accurate dimensions. Well, more than these, of course. But anyways, let's start building the normal one. So what you will need is a good inventory to work with, meaning empty. First of all, you'll need your chair, your blocks, your engine, and just for a little bit of detail, you can go and download mods to make the car look more unique. So here I have downloaded a mod which is supposed to, I guess you can say, give me more wheels or whatever, and it can, if you want, have a suspension. Let's just pretend that that ad never happened. So what you want to do in every build, make sure that you actually build it 2 blocks high up so that it can actually, you can lift it with the remote control. Look, if you don't build it up above the ground, this won't work. And if you do want, you can go get a bigger wheel and put it at the back, this area. But first of all, you need to lift it up so it is easily working with. But if you don't need to do that now, you can do it later. Make sure you are switching between single and multiple blocks. Okay. Of course, you don't need to do this design if you want, but of course you can do any other design. But to keep it simple for this video, well, video purposes anyways, I'll just keep it like this. You need to remember to put a bearing in this design. If you're in another design, you don't really need to put a bearing. Wheel bearings or bearings, whatever you may call them. Put it down. Bam. Put your smaller wheels front. And just for you noticing, this is the wheel from the mod, and this is the back wheel. I'm not really confident of my choice. Not meaning saying that it's bad, just saying that it might be too big. So anyways, what we have. After that, you want to lower it or just drop it down. Right now it's looking stable. Then you want to put your driver's seat anywhere, really. And then your engine. If you did have suspension, you'd make this one wider so that this engine is in the middle, because it actually does affect the way it happens. See, I've done it here, and see, I put it in the middle so it doesn't affect the back suspension. And then what you want to do right now is you're basically done, but you have to connect them. So you connect this with this first. It's the first thing you want to do, because if you set up your engines and hook them up, they might just go away. Make sure they are rotating the right way. Put it or connect it to as much wheels as you want. Yes, and then this is the tricky part. You need to memorize, or depending on your game, you need to connect them, then see if they work the way they want them to. As you see, they are currently doing the opposite of what I asked them. So I toggle their rotation, and now it's much better. Lastly but not least, you set up the engine. I just like to keep it 7 for safety. And there you go. You have your working car. Now only do this if you have some weight at the back, which I currently do not. Why? Because there isn't really that much block. I'm just showing a simple episode of how to literally build. So you can use normal wheels, and of course you can replicate the front design to the back if you want, but you don't need to really do the bearings. Or if you want to show off to your friends, this is what you can do. It's very simple, and it helps with the steering. Oh, see what I mean? Why you should always have the engine set up. For this purpose, I'm just going to delete the engine, because why not? Okay. Wheels are currently lost, but will be restored when connected. So you want to lift this, put it down so you can work with it. Copy the same design at the back. Why do you leave one more block than you should do? So you can actually turn it, if you know what I mean. And then same thing. Put it down. Bam, bam, and bam, bam. Bearings, wheel. Bearings, wheels. And you are basically set. That's it. So for now, this is the design. The tires are loose, not in place. Don't know what they're doing, honestly. They're into the cubes, but that's something else, another story. Put the engine. Oh, come on. Okay. Seems like we can't fit into this one block. Took notice of. Now just do keep in mind, if this video lags, I am sorry, but I can't really do much about it now. Bam. Now just try to not get confused with all the wiring. The front wheels lost it. So let me help them. Or you can just redo the whole front wheel if this happens. Stop sledgehammering it. So yes, the back ones are working just fine, but you really need to focus with me on this part. Stop. Same roll. Bam. Bam. Bam and bam. Then fine, put the two wheels. And your car is actually free to go. But not 100% free. Wait. And yes, so this is what I was talking about. It is this design, which is mostly used in monster trucks, and it looks cool, in my opinion. Toggle rotation. How do you know how to toggle the rotation? Just imagine the wheel is spinning in that way, and will it make it move the way you want it to, or no? That's how I do it. Okay, the vehicle's done. This is what I meant. Oh my god. Okay, just finishing the back ones. Do it. Just let us move this. Oh wow, oh wow. And there you have it. Oh, wait, there's a wheel with the wrong notation. Like I told you, I just fixed it. Just one wheel with the wrong notation can just break this car. And look, it's doing just fine. And there you have it. The first multiple videos. Hope you enjoyed. See you next video. And just before we go, I hope you can please subscribe and hit the notification buttons to never miss another video, and like this video. And if you don't want to miss future projects like this hovercraft, suspensions, and more trailers, stay tuned.